What is up, everybody? Welcome back. We're here for the first part of lesson A. We did the audio and a little bit last time, and we're back now that our gold medalist is also back. So here we go, Glassy, with the gold in hand, and let's start. Chris, ask Glassy if she'd like some coffee.
My friend, do you like coffee?
Yes, I do.
Not exactly. Ask Glassy ask Glassy if she'd like some coffee.
Okay. Do you like some coffee?
Nope.
Would you like some coffee?
Yeah, would you like? If she'd like. If she'd like. Yes. Would you like
Would
some
you like
coffee?
some coffee?
Glass? Since you're almost sleeping, right?
No.
Okay. How would you say sim, e meu marido também gostaria?
Yes, and my husband would like to. No. Bom, pela cara, não. Would like neither, não sei. Ai, professor.
No, because you said yes. Seria, se fosse negação, you would say no, and my husband wouldn't either. That would be right. But in this case, because it's positive, yes, and my husband too would work. Or, but mas daí não seria meu marido também gostaria. My husband would too. My husband would too.
Would, sem o like.
Yes. Porque se colocar o like, daí tem que ser my husband would like some too. Porque café é incontável. Porque é líquido incontável.
Inglês tem as suas frescuras, né, people? Então vai.
Yes. Just English, no other language. All right. Chris, how would you, while you're drinking your coffee, how would you ask Lassie how her family is?
Can you say again, please?
While you're drinking your coffee, how would you ask Lassie how her family is?
I can't understand.
How would you ask her how her family is?
Okay. Glass, how is your family? How is your family?
Então, eu sempre pergunto a mesma coisa. Eu respondo que estão bem ou...
Mas não tá bem. Seu filho não tá bem, né?
How is your family?
Então, mas é que é mais fácil responder que tá bem.
Yeah, exactly. Just because it's easier doesn't mean it's right.
Everybody does.
No.
Everybody does.
No, everybody is. Everybody is. Less my son. No?
Nope, not less. Good guess. Good try. Everybody's fine. Everybody's good.
Is.
Except for.
Except for.
Except for.
Okay. Except for.
So.
Yes, except for my son.
Except for.
Agora, como é que é? His fever. No, he has. Fever, no.
Yeah. He has a fever because fever is countable.
For my son.
Except for my son. He has a fever. No, he's a fever. No, ele não é uma febre.
Right, good.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not a fever.
Yes.
Thank goodness, because that would be weird.
Okay.
Good. Okay. Chris, how would you say a minha família está bem? Eles estão de férias.
My family is good and they are on vacation.
Mm-hmm. Glass, ask where they are.
Professor, where they are?
Is that a question?
Okay.
Where are they?
Right. So when I say it, it's because it's an
eu tô
affirmation.
pensando se você falou isso, porque você falou, né?
They are sightseeing. They are sightseeing in
Where?
New York City.
In New York City. Okay, very good.
Mhm.
Glass, ask her how long they've been there.
How long have they been there?
I think they are stay there. They are staying there. No, they are going to stay there.
Ok, mas não foi a pergunta, agora
Olha,
trapaceou.
amiga, tem que usar o chulezinho, amiga, lembra?
Chulezinho? They have
pezinho,
been there.
Você comprou outro ou?
Não, é meu pezinho.
They have been there at about, let me see,
Not at about.
mais ou menos. They at around?
For, not at, for, around or about.
Okay. For around?
Pode ser. Ou for
Pode
about
ser
or
duas
for around.
preposições juntas? For around? Okay.
Yes, you can.
Okay. For around a month.
Good. For around a month. So usually we don't use two prepositions, but there are certain situations when we do.
Is there another way? Is there another way to say that?
For about, for around, for if it's just under, you can say almost, for almost. So if it's like if it's 3 weeks or 3.5 weeks, and you could say it's almost been a month.
Almost.
Well, another one, if it's over, if it's a little bit over a month, this is a good one too, which is they've been there for just over a month. So that means a little bit over a month, or you can just say over a month. Mais que, right? Mais que.
They've been there over a month, just over a month.
Yeah, so if you say just over a month, it means just a little bit over a month. So like a month and a day, or a month and 3 days, 4 days. But if you say over a month, it can be, it's just saying, it's the same thing as pouco mais do que mês ou mais que mês. Mais que mês, pode ser?
It's easier to say over a month. They've been there once, over a month.
Yeah, without once. They've been there over a month, but it's easier, but it's less precise. So that there's just that's the only difference, is it's a little bit less precise.
Professor,
Yep.
E menos daí? Less than a month? No, não é.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Menos que mês.
Yeah, I definitely should have put that up there. Very good.
Sim, eu sempre tenho que te, né?
I know. What would I do without you? So just under a month. Just under a month. So under and over, right? When we talk about numbers, over and under.
Okay. Great teacher.
All right. Glass, how would you say estão lá desde a semana passada?
They've been there since semana passada, last week.
Good, yeah. Chris, quando que eles voltam?
Glass, when do they back? When do they come back?
There we go. Good.
Okay.
So really, what we're seeing is really there are 4 ways to talk about the future. We've talked about the 3 future forms, but there are actually 4 ways that we commonly use to talk about the future. What are those 4 ways?
Okay. When are they going to come back?
Very good. When are they going to come back?
Okay.
Perfect.
When will they go to come back?
No, not go.
No go. When will they come back? Okay.
When will they come back? Yes, because you don't need go with will, because the going to in the first sentence only puts in the future. It doesn't mean, that the movement is with come back and not with the going in the second one. Glassy, what's the third way?
Third. About
Então,
future.
não sei, não sei, professor.
That's okay. Chris?
Let me see.
So we have going to, we have will. Do you remember the third?
About future.
It's the same as the present continuous.
When are they going back?
When
When not going,
No,
are they?
they coming?
There
When
we
are they-
go.
Okay.
When are
When
they
are they
coming back? Right. So
Okay.
usually, not always, but usually we use that form when it's things that
When
are in
are
the
they
recent
coming
future.
back?
And then the fourth one is not even, it's like the third one. The third one is actually present continuous that we use in the future when we either the sentence is obviously in the future because of the context, or if we put a marker, a time marker in the future. When are you eating tomorrow? Right? Then I know it's not, oh, if I say, what are you eating tomorrow, for example, if I just say, what are you eating? Then it's right now. But if I say, what are you eating tomorrow? That time marker puts it into the future. So then that's the
Okay.
third way. The fourth way is when we have something.
When
that
are they
is-
come back? Just when, no?
The fourth way is when we have something that is already planned, we can use the simple past. When
Are they
do,
come back?
no, when
Do they come back?
come back?
Okay.
Okay. So for example, if I'm going on a trip next week, I can say, I'm going to travel next week. I'll travel next week. I'm traveling next week, or I travel next week. So remember that the key with simple present, it's usually habit or routine.
Okay.
So I could use it in the situation where I always travel in the last week of the month, right? I could use it in that situation, but I can also use it for situations where the thing is already planned. It's already in my schedule. Here it is written right here. I travel next week. I go to the
Okay.
doctor next week. I whatever else next week. Okay, so it can be something that is habit or is routine, or it can be something, and then the context will tell us. So in this case, I'm not going to just say, hi, I travel next week. What?
Okay.
You know, there's going to be some
Right,
kind of
right.
context that's going to lead me to say that.
Okay.
All right. Chris, how would you ask me quando você volta para os Estados Unidos? Que já cansei de
Willy,
você.
When are you going to back to the United States?
So, okay. So what I heard was,
When are you gonna porque gonna back.
okay. So
When
is
are you going to back? No.
going
to
back? Is to back a verb?
No, to come back, mas não é come. Come é você,
Exactly.
não é come.
Exactly. Right.
Tá errado, come back.
Glass, do you want to help?
Are going to go back.
Go back.
Why go
When
back,
are
Glass?
you going to
Explain.
go back
Explain
to
it
the
to us,
United
Glass.
States?
Porque não
Why
é
is
não
it?
tá vindo para cá, tá indo para outra.
Exatamente, por isso que eu não sabia
Okay,
qual
so,
verbo usar. Mas eu
Come
ficava-
back, voltar para cá. Go back, voltar para qualquer lugar
Pra
que
lá.
não seja aqui.
A sua casa.
Pode ser a sua casa, mas se eu estiver na sua casa, daí é comeback.
Não, não precisa
Daí,
ser para casa.
é
pode
isso
ser
que nós temos que,
voltar para
temos que cuidar.
Curitiba, por exemplo. Para cá.
Yes.
Tipo,
Yeah, if
então
you-
você não necessariamente é casa, Cris. No caso.
That's a
Não, é
good
o lugar
point.
que você está. Não, não é casa. Eu falei casa, mas a referência é no lugar que
Sim,
você
sim.
está.
When are you going to go back? I think that's it, right? When are you going to go back?
When are you going to go back?
And then all of the other ones. When are you? So, and then you had put gonna, right? So gonna works here because we have a verb after.
When are you
so
gonna go back?
when are you gonna go back?
Okay, when are you gonna go back?
When will you go back?
When will you go back?
When, what's the third one?
When
When are you going?
do you?
Good. That's the fourth one.
Okay.
Go ahead, Chris.
When are you
When?
going back? When do you come back?
Go back. We're not changing the
back.
verb.
Go back. Go back.
Yeah. Because we're talking about the US. We're talking about me and the US.
Okay.
Chris, you've been to the US, right?
What?
Have you been to the US?
Yes.
Okay, so for all three of us, it would be go back to the US,
Okay.
right? Because we've been there before.
One day.
One day,
I
yeah.
go
For
back.
me too.
But one day I intend. One day I intend to live there.
Me too. One day again.
One day, seriously.
No, I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. We'll invite you to our house, wherever it is. Glaci. Eu voltarei depois de amanhã. And you can use either form of go or come, whichever you want.
I will go back the day before. Não, depois da manhã. The day after tomorrow. Para de rir, só porque eu confundo esses dois.
I'm not rindo, I'm smiling porque
Não,
você se
tomorrow.
pegou, você entendeu, isso foi bom. Mas eu dou um sorriso nisso porque todo mundo faz isso, porque eu quando estava aprendendo português, porque nós queremos tanto que after seja antes. Era para ser, mas não é. Chris, eles voltam neste fim de semana.
Eles voltam neste final de semana? They come back next weekend.
Neste.
No, in this weekend. Sorry.
Without in, you can just say this weekend.
This weekend.
Remember when we have something in front of, like tomorrow morning?
Eu estava pensando numa coisa que meu filho falou, quando você falou que são os gaps que a gente procura preencher, ele falou, mãe, para de falar aqui, nós chamamos isso de filler. Filler,
yes.
Ele deu essa expressão, filler, né?
It's very
good.
Quando
você falou, eu estava pensando nisso, né? Nossa, olha o filler aí.
I say the same thing to my students, even North Americans, when they're speaking, we have the tendency to say or something like that. And that's something I learned in a speech class in 2003, I think, was when I learned that in a speech class about getting rid of fillers like and like my biggest one is so. I use so.
Willy, o que eu posso falar assim? A gente está falando daqueles buracos para fazer, sabe? Mesmo em português. Em português a gente sabe como fazer em inglês. Como você faz isso?
But that's exactly what your son was talking about. Get rid of those. You can just be quiet and think. You know, that's what your son's saying. I agree with him. But if you're going to say something, it's going to be
I see. Vou ficar falando. I see. Well,
no, I see as I understand. So you can say I see if you understand. But if it's a situation where you're not understanding anything, then it doesn't really make a complete sense.
Sorria, amiga. Sorria.
Yeah.
Né, professor? Que nem você tem feito aí, sorrindo.
Dá risada. A gente dá risada, né?
Okay. I'm trying to remember. I was with somebody and I wasn't understanding hardly anything, and it was just recently. Somebody who had an accent that I just couldn't understand, and I was like, and the person was waiting for me to answer, and I was like, sorry.
Okay. Sorry.
They said something. I was
sorry.
like,
It's a good. Sorry, it's a good word. Sorry.
All right. Hi, Larissa. How are you?
Hi,
Hi,
Larissa.
teacher. Hi, Glass. Hi, Chris.
Hi.
Glassy, how would you say? Estou surpresa. Eles voltam tão rápido assim?
Bom, tô surpresa, não me lembro. Com certeza não é I'm surprised. Mas tudo bem.
I'm
Com
surprised.
certeza. Com que certeza?
Tá, o que que é, professor?
Não é, estou
Ah.
surpresa? O que você falou? Não entendi.
Estou surpresa. I'm
Surpresa,
surprised.
estou surpresa.
Yeah.
Surprised, tá certo.
Not surprised. Surprised.
Surprised.
I'm surprised. Daí,
With a Z sound, not S sound, not surprised, but surprised. Yeah. Like a prize,
Surprised.
like
Surprised.
prêmio, prize.
É com som de T no final? Surprised?
Surprised with a D, but it's a ZD. Surprised. Zd.
Surprised.
Yeah,
surprised.
that's it. That's it.
Surprised.
Very good. That's it.
Ok, surprised.
So the second part, Glass. Eles voltaram tão rápido assim?
Voltaram. Ai, que difícil. Eles voltaram. Do they come? Ok, pode ser come. Não. Did. Mas é futuro, não? Não.
Passado.
Eles voltaram para passado. Did they come back? So fast. Ah, não sei, professor. So fast. Yeah.
So fast or that fast? Either one.
That
Yep.
Quickly.
fast.
Quickly. Is it to
Yep.
work?
You could also use quickly instead of
Quickly.
fast, but they both work.
Mas esse tão rápido.
That or
rápido.
so. That or so. So you could say, did they come back that fast or did they come back so fast?
Ok.
Yep. So tão is
Ok. So fast. So
you could also say so fast. Did I say so?
very quickly.
That no, porque
Não?
very não é tão, é muito.
Ok, então so quickly.
Yeah, so or that.
Ok.
I mean, it's not going to change it. It's not going to completely change the meaning if you say very quickly. Did they come back very quickly? But the idea is that it's not confirming. If you say very quickly, you're not confirming where the person said, it's like saying, eles voltaram muito rápido, ou eles voltaram tão rápido assim. So it's like, it's a little bit different because you're confirming.
Ok.
Larissa,
Hi, teacher.
how are you?
I'm great. And you?
I'm not great. You know why I'm not great? Because I had a root canal this morning. And
Okay.
root canal.
It's painful.
Yeah, it sucks.
Root.
Root, raiz. Nós chamamos canal, canal, like when you get a canal,
Okay.
right? With
Quando você tem
your,
uma cárie no
Esse
dente,
canal
você faz o
hoje.
canal.
Dente.
Tem que escovar os
Yes.
dentes, né, professor? Certinho, então.
Why? Because of root canals? Just because of that? Okay. Yes, you're right. You do need to brush your teeth.
Root canal.
Larissa, let's see what I have here.
Easy.
Eles,
Piece of cake.
how would you say? Eles irão voltar logo.
Ah,
breve.
não, teacher. I will come back.
So do you have multiple personality disorder?
I'm sorry. They will come back. Que mais? Eles voltarão rápido.
Em breve ou logo?
Soon.
Soon. Yeah, see, that's not hard.
They will come back soon.
Good. It sounded like your lips came together a little bit with soon. Na 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 na
Soon.
na na na.
Soon.
Soon. Yeah.
Soon. All
But
right.
notice, I can't see her, but I could hear that her lips came together a little bit too much. And that's a native speaker will be able to tell that. Even if they're not looking at their lips, they can tell if you say soon or soon because of
Okay,
the
soon.
sound stops when you do the M.
Nós também podemos dizer quando a pessoa fala vou e vou.
That's true. That's a very good point. But I don't anymore. So, Chris, por isso. Oh, no, sorry. Sim, eles têm que trabalhar na semana que vem.
Yes, they have to work next week.
Good. E se fosse, eu adoro esse, eles têm que trabalhar nos próximos 7 dias.
They have to work next 7 days. No?
Nope.
Next 7 days.
Close. Glass, come on, help me out.
They have to work in the next day. In the next
7 days. Good. So, na semana que vem, next week. See, if you say in the next week, like we want to, because na is em a, so we want to translate in the next week, but in the next week means the next 7 days and not next week. So, for example, it's not a big deal if it's the end of the week, but we're on Monday. If you say in the next week, it means Monday, today, tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, until next Monday. But if I say next week, it starts the next Monday. So there's a whole like almost 7 days before next week starts. So that's a completely different, instead of a Tuesday, that week will end on Sunday or Monday, depending on how you look at it.
Next Tuesday.
Yep. All right. Glass. Por isso, eles têm que voltar neste fim de semana.
That's why they have to come back. Come back. This weekend.
Good. Não te pego mais com por isso, né? Just one little thing, just adjust a little bit. This em vez de this.
This.
Com E, né? Tá.
Well, não é nada, é aquele I maior, que é I, que não é E, não é E.
É o A junto com E.
Não, A com E é A. É o som de Apple. Esse é o it is big. This. So when we write that sound, so we have.
I maiúsculo.
Yeah, if we use the example of these and this, so we have that, and then this is the sound that we don't have in Portuguese. Oops. So it's the it is big sound that we don't have in Portuguese. So here we have these, and here we have this. It is big. It is big.
It is big. Willy,
That's
question.
Me.
Okay, a question. Por isso. Ok, por isso. That's why. Pode ser, eu estava pensando aqui. Therefore é formal. That's the way.
That's the way. I like it. I think I sang that last time. So what does that's the way? That's
aquele caminho, aquele é o caminho.
Esse é o jeito, o caminho. So it's not the same as por isso.
É verdade.
Tá dizendo, so that's the way you should be. So aquela coisa quando uma mãe tem 2 filhas, gosta mais de uma e fala, viu? É desse jeito que você deveria ser. Seria, that's the way you should be. You should be like that. That's the way you should be.
Okay.
So the meaning is just a little bit different.
Okay. That's the way that.
Gente, não poderia ser for that, por isso? Não, né?
Let me think. Let me take a look. That it would be Shakespeare formal. It would be Shakespeare formal. It's even more formal than therefore. Therefore is formal, is actually very formal, but for that or for this, that it's super formal. So
okay.
But I don't believe it's wrong in most situations, but it's just very archaic. Good question. Larissa, algo é melhor do que nada.
Something is better than nothing.
Something's better than nothing. Good.
Okay.
Is there an expression in Portuguese that's like that?
Qualquer coisa é melhor que nada.
Qualquer coisa é melhor do que nada?
Mesma coisa.
É,
Um é mais
é
que
qualquer.
zero.
Vocês dizem, mas vocês dizem qualquer coisa, ou alguma coisa, ou algo, ou o quê? Exatamente.
Qualquer coisa.
Coisa?
Qualquer coisa é melhor do que nada. Ok. Por exemplo, você vai comprar uma coisa e ele dá um desconto de R$ 1. Aí você fala, é pouco? Eu respondo, qualquer coisa é melhor do que nada.
Ou senão você só fala melhor que nada. Tipo,
É.
melhor que nada. Não
É
precisa
melhor que
ser
nada.
qualquer coisa.
Ou
Very
um é
good.
mais que zero.
Chris, e você? Ask assim. E você? Você vai sair de férias?
And you, Glass? Do you... Are you gonna live on vacation?
Vacation is perfect.
Vacation. Are you gonna live? Are you gonna get?
No, you're right.
Okay. Are you
Don't
gonna
change it.
live?
Don't change it. I was just saying, fantastic job on vacation.
Okay. Are you gonna
It was
live
it was
on
perfect. It's
vacation?
fantastic. Yes. Gracia, are you going to leave on vacation, or did you
É
just
que
get
brasileiro
back from
não fala
vacation?
vacation.
Back o quê? Sofri um monte lá, nunca mais.
Nunca
No.
mais. Really?
Vacation.
Are you done
Vacation.
with skating?
No,
No.
campeonato. Só.
Really? Oh, that's too bad. Well, it's a good thing you got a gold then. How would you say, Glass? Infelizmente não.
Unfortunately not. Mas não dá, né? Não sei.
Stop. You can't correct. Remember, we have
É
a
que eu
deal.
lembrei que o not tem que vir sempre antes, daí eu fico...
Not sempre. Por isso que eu falo 97% do tempo.
não é mais
Because of
99?
unfortunately
Tá bom.
not is one of the situations where not goes after. Yeah. Yeah. So if you notice and if you go back and watch videos from way back when, I always say almost always, because of unfortunately not is one of the reasons that I say it almost always goes first. Yeah. I was trying to think of another example, but I can't, of course, I can't at the moment. Larissa, hi. Meu filho está na universidade.
My son is in university.
When we use university, we usually say at least in American
Okay.
English.
Okay. My son is at university.
Is your daughter, how old is your daughter now? Your oldest daughter?
My daughter?
How old is your oldest daughter now?
16 and
And she has more than one age?
16.
16?
Yes, and
so
13.
13? Okay. So I was thinking that your daughter, your oldest daughter is almost college age, right? She has what?
Yes.
Two more years? Is she in the first year
Yes.
of high
More
school?
years.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Chris. So just remembering that usually in American English, we say she's in college. At university is more British English. They usually use university. But and in American English, when we use college, it means anything after high school. It can be technical school. It can be a community college. It can be a university. We use it for anything that is post high school. Chris, eu entendo. É caro.
I got it. It's expensive.
Okay. Just be careful. Expensive. Ainda estou ouvindo I no final.
Expensive.
Expensive. Good.
Okay. I got it. It's expensive.
Good.
Expensive.
Glass. Mas seu filho é bom aluno, certo? Now, actually, ask Larissa. Mas sua filha é uma boa aluna, certo?
But your daughter is a good student, right?
Good. And
Yes,
daughter?
she's.
Daughter was fantastic. Very good. Excellent pronunciation. Yes, she is. Okay. What's her favorite subject? Larissa? Yeah, your daughter, Larissa. What's her favorite subject?
Ah, okay. History.
Really? Okay. World history or Brazilian history?
Brazilian history.
Brazilian history. Okay. Very nice. Does she know what she wants to do?
Lawyer.
She wants to be a lawyer. Oh, because the world needs one more lawyer. Okay, here we go. Good. All right. Chris.
Great graduated. Hey, that's it. Great.
What's that?
Graduate.
Great.
Great graduate.
Okay, so let's look at that. This is why I love it when you speak English, because we can unpack some things. So let's unpack this. So how do you say, what is the verb se formar?
Graduate.
To graduate. Graduate.
Graduate.
The stress syllable is graduate. Graduate. Okay. So to graduate. Now, what do you call someone who graduated?
Graduated.
A graduate. A graduate.
A graduate.
It's
the same.
So, no, it's the same spelling, but it's not the same pronunciation. And
graduate. Graduate. Graduate.
Yes.
Graduate.
But it's not graduate, it's graduate. Both of them have the stress on the first syllable. Yes. Graduate. Now, what causes some confusion is what you call the thing you get. So, for example, eu tenho graduação or eu estou graduado em X.
Okay.
Right? So that I have a degree in X. Or I have, in this case, for example, the more formal way, I have what she will say, I have a law degree.
A law degree. Okay.
So a degree in law or a law degree.
Okay.
So one of the main things everybody always says, because they want, we do that where we take a word and we think there's a cognate and we say, what's your graduation? Graduation is the ceremony where you graduate. That's a graduation.
Okay.
Your degree is the thing that you hold on to. It's the thing that you say, I have a degree in this. I have a degree in that. So it's degree where we want to say graduation. And then, for example, if I want
graduation seria formatura, teacher?
Yes.
Okay.
You're invited to my graduation.
Okay. Willy, my son, one of them is graduate.
Nope. So what do you want to say? He has a degree, right? You want to say, because...
Por exemplo, se eu quero dizer assim, a pessoa é graduada em tal coisa.
Exactly. He has a degree. That's exactly what I'm saying. He has a degree in
eu uso
this.
Degree. Okay.
Yes. Because if you say, my son is graduating, ele vai se formar. He is graduated, we don't say. You could say he has graduated. He has graduated in.
He has graduated.
But that's the same thing as saying he has a degree in. So we just say he has a degree in.
He has a degree. He has a degree.
Yeah, he has a degree. So one of them is he? What is he? An engineer or what? What is he? The one you're talking about.
Okay. Marcelo is.
What's his degree?
Business international business. Business and administration. Tem os dois nomes o diploma dele. Não sei como falar.
Oh, so it's a BA. Is it a BA? A bachelor's in administration, in business administration, a bachelor's business administration. So he has a degree in business administration. Right? Somebody's getting yelled at.
Call us on the phone, okay?
Okay. So is that right?
And I can't hear you. And I can't
So-
hear you.
Is that Marcelo? Is that your son that has a degree in business administration? Is that his name?
Business. Ô, Paulo, você sabe qual é o nome
Administration.
do curso do Marcelo? Acho que é Business Administration.
Yeah, it's a BA. That we call it a BA. It's business administration. Yeah.
Okay.
So he has a degree in business administration. What about your other son? Does he have a degree?
Okay, pilot. No pilot. No pilot. Fly, no.
Not
Pilot.
Yeah, he's a
Hey.
pilot.
Is a pilot?
Not pilot. Pilot.
Pilot.
Pilot. No.
Paleta.
Pilot.
No,
So the
Pilot.
first
pilot.
pilot, the stress syllable is the first one. So pilot. He's a pilot.
Pilot. Pilot.
Not pilot. Pilot.
Pilot.
There you go. That's better.
Pilot. Pilot.
So, but does he have a degree, like in aerospace engineering, or I don't even know
Engineer.
what. No, I don't know what degree that pilots get.
I don't know.
Did he go through the military or did he go through?
No.
school?
He just studied. He just studied. He just did the course of
To get a pilot's license,
yes.
like a private, okay, like some
Okay.
kind of
No, commercial pilot.
commercial pilot's license. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
He works in Azul Company, JetBlue.
So he works for
He
JetBlue.
works for Azul Company. He
Uh,
pilot Airbus A.
so he
uh,
flies.
He flies
You can say pilots or flies. He flies Airbus.
Airbus A320. A, I don't know.
A 320s.
320.
20s.
No.
Remember, we talked about that because it's not just one. He does several. So he flies Airbus A320s.
320?
320s, right? 320. Is that right? Yeah.
Yes.
So 320s because when we're talking in general. So if you were to say
Okay, 320s.
for example, if you were to say he flies Boeing 737s, I would say don't let him. But anyway, Glacy, how would you say? Meu filho é bom aluno e quer ser médico.
My son is a good student and he wants to be a doctor.
Good. Larissa, how would you say? Ele queria ser médico.
He wanted to be a doctor.
Ele vai querer ser médico.
He'll want to be a doctor.
Good. Just one little thing on your pronunciation, just to put those two T's to one. He'll want to be a doctor or he'll want to be a doctor. So if you're going to go a little bit more formal, just one T. He'll want to be.
Okay.
You
Okay.
Okay.
He'll want to be a doctor.
Good. How would you say? Faz tempo que ele quer ser médico.
Eu também, Didi?
Yes. Todas as
Olha,
formas. Você tem que errar alguma vez.
Eu acho que aqui é para errar mesmo. Faz tempo.
It's a long time.
Has been a long time.
Ok.
Faz tempo que ele quer ser médico, é isso?
Uh-huh.
It has been a long time. He wants to be a doctor.
So if we have present perfect at the beginning, we need that present perfect again. And remember, if you start with the subject, it's a lot easier. What's the subject?
Ok, te entendi agora. Eu sempre erro, isso mesmo. Você me pegou. He wants to be a doctor for a long time.
Okay, so let's look at this. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. This is not what I was thinking would happen, but this is even better than what I was thinking. So he wants to be a doctor for a long time. What does this mean?
Ele quer ser um médico.
Ele quer ser médico por
durante
muito
muito
tempo,
tempo.
right?
Ah,
Futuro, right?
Tá,
Ele
tá
não
certo.
quer passar 2, 3 anos como médico, ele quer ficar 20, 30, 40 anos
Entendi.
médico.
Tá uma duração de período aí, de tempo, né?
And it's future, where
Pode a frase que você falou, né?
faz tempo que ele quer ser médico.
Aí o inverso eu não sei, Titi, eu só sei aquele jeito.
Well, no, but you did the first time you did it right with present perfect. Just use the present perfect, but put him first and don't put it has been a long
Ah,
time.
ok.
He's been.
Oh,
He wants,
Chris. He
wants to be a dog.
no, because it's present perfect. So what are the two parts of present
Okay.
perfect?
He has been
He has
a doctor.
wanted. Não, porque não faz tempo que ele é médico, mas ele quer ser.
Ah, he has wanted to be a doctor.
Uhum.
Ah, tá. Entendi agora.
E eu vou até acrescentar isso para outros sofrerem também. Very good. Very, that was fantastic. That was fantastic. Thank you.
Não, Titi, teve nada de fantástico.
Nada de
Foi
fantástico.
humilhação aqui, Titi,
Ele.
em rede
Ele-
nacional.
Present perfect. Perfect. A
Não,
gente
mas
fala
não pode
one
ser.
aqui, né?
Não pode ser humilhação depois de acertar 5 da erro, né? Pode ser, Chris?
Ah, tá.
O Willy, wanted to be, eu não posso falar wanna be, né? No present perfect.
No, because wanna is want to and not wanted to.
Ok,
That's a good question. Very good
Okay.
question.
ok.
Very nice question. Okay, let's see where my lady's at. Glassy's distracted and Chris is
There.
happy.
Let me see.
Andre Cavaliero, very interesting, your class. So here you should say your class is very interesting. So you're going to start just like we were talking about with Larissa. You want to start almost all sentences, except when we have the passive voice, you want to start with the subject. So your class is a subject. So your class is very interesting. This happens to me much more frequently than I'd like, especially at the gym with music playing loud. And I'm like, okay. And the other person, what do you think? And of what? Fantastic. Eles irão voltar logo, estarão de volta logo. They'll come back soon, be back soon. So be back is another one. We didn't talk about it this time. We've talked about it before. Be back you can use in any situation, right? Estar de volta. Pode ser estar aqui de volta ou estar lá de volta. Ana Lomanco, teacher da rede. Nice to see students giving their blood to improve. All right. I have actually never heard that. I don't know if that's a British expression or what, but yes, it is very nice to see. They'll have to work in the next 7 days. For the next 7 days. No, for the next 7 days also works. The thing for the next 7 days is probably even more accurate for what I wanted because it means over the next 7 days. So you could say over or for, and it means every one of the next 7 days. If you say they'll have to work in the next 7 days, it could be any day in those 7 days. So, I mean, we can really dive into this over the next 7 days, for the next 7 days, in the next 7 days. But yeah, that's fantastic. Mom, that's the way you should be, daughter. That's why I hate you, Mom.
Jesus. Porque ninguém mamãe falaria pro filho isso, né? Mas tudo bem.
Oh, really?
Ou não. Não sei.
Yeah. I saw it on TV once. It depends on the context. $1 cheaper is better than. So remember, this is not the first time, Rafael, that you have missed the comparative than nothing, or just like Leslie said, better than than, because we pronounce it as then. And I've seen a lot of native speakers of English misspell that. They put then, then, but it's than. Are you done with championships, Leslie? Are you done with championships, Leslie?
Yes.
She is retiring from not international, from national competition. She's just going to do local competition now. My son is at the college. So remember, at the college gives the idea that he is at the physical place where you say, if you say my son is in college, it sounds like he's he's enrolled in college. So that's the main difference there. If you say he's in the college, it sounds like he's inside the physical place. If you say he's at the college, it could be anywhere that is part of the college, just outside, but near enough to be on campus. But if you want to say he's enrolled, then you say he is in college, just in college. Attending college also goes, or studying at college. So he's attending college is a little bit more formal. He's studying. If you say he's studying at college, I haven't heard that a lot. I don't think it's wrong, but I just don't think it's that used. But he's in college would be the most commonly used there. My favorite subject at school was July.
Boa.
Favorite subject at school. I don't get it. Explain it to me.
July é férias. Aqui no Brasil.
But that's
julho é sempre
is that like a Brazilian joke? Because in English it doesn't make sense because it's not a subject.
Em julho vocês ficam em aula, não sei.
No, we don't, but it's not a subject, so I don't.
Não, okay. Não é um subject, mas usa a imaginação também, povo.
I don't have.
Não funciona.
If you have learned nothing about me, it's that I don't have a very good imagination. But if we were to say, for example, my favorite time at school was July, then I guess that would make more sense to me.
Então, Rafa, você desculpa aí.
So this here with I'm graduate, this is exactly what I want to avoid. I am a graduate. Eu estou graduado. Right? I'm a graduate. Right. But graduate could be high school graduate. It could be community college graduate. It could be junior college graduate. It could be college graduate. So we don't know if you just say, and you can't say I'm graduate or it would have to be I'm a graduate or I have graduated are the two ways that we would say that. So, but this is right. I have a degree in math. Do you have a degree in math, Rafael?
Okay.
It was just an example I didn't ever attend. Okay. So because your didn't is here, remember, when we have did in the past, then we're not going to change the second verb. So it should be, I didn't ever attend college, not attended. Yeah. We're only going to change one verb. Was Chris or Chris's son the reason she got interested in learning English? That's a very good question, Chris. Tell us. Do you understand the question?
Okay. I answered. I'm going to answer to him because
I'm going to answer him.
Okay. My second son lives in United States.
The United States.
The United States.
But the question
he studied there and he married there. And he worked. That doesn't answer the question. The question is, was it because of that you are interested in English, that you got interested in English? No. Okay, it's a great question, but could be that. But actually, I decided to learn English because language for me it's a just way to be free around the world.
É jeito justo?
É jeito não, é apenas jeito.
It's just a way. It's just a way to be free around the world.
Yes.
Okay.
And independent. Okay.
And independent. Yes, if there's one thing Chris is, it's independent. We have seen that. All right. Chris is not a name. Christina's son. Now it makes sense. Chris is a name. Of course it is. And it would be Chris's.
My name?
Yeah, he's saying Chris is not a name, but it is. Well, your name's Christina, but Chris can be. We often use Chris as a nickname for Christina, but we wouldn't write it as Chris, the boy's name. We would write it without an H, basically. But yes, the books say you should write it like this. I think this is ugly. I write it CHRIS and then apostrophe and pronounce it Chris's. But in my research, I've found that is correct, but it's too ugly for me to use. I will never use that. He's been wanting to be a doctor for a long time. This last has been wanting was to, no. So it's that whole thing. He has wanted to be a doctor, or he has been wanting, because in both situations, there is no pause. So the form that you're using, the present perfect continuous, we can use if there is not a pause. And since there's not a pause, you can use this way, or you can use the present perfect simple, which is why we end up using present perfect simple more, because it serves for more situations. I'll die with with that then thing with me. No, you won't. You'll get it now. My favorite subject at school was how to go home at 12 p.m. There you go. That'll work. Hello to all, or in fact, here, Felipe, most of the time we say hello all.
Hello all.
Or hello everybody. So in this
Hi,
case,
all.
this is very common to say hello for all, or goodbye for all, or good night for all. When you want to say boa noite para todos, people say good night for all, even though it should be good evening, everybody, or good evening. All is like kind of a formal way. Sometimes we say it almost as a joke, but more common would be the everybody. All right. Very nice. That is it for us today. We will be back. So we're going to do only an hour today, but we will be back for 2 hours on Thursday, starting at 1900 hours. Thank you very much for joining us. Don't forget to give us your like, share with your friends.
Bye, guys.
And we will see you Thursday at 7 o'clock. Same bat time, same bat channel. Until then, keep studying.